Welcome back, Jobins, to another episode of What the X. This is WTX episode 40. Can't believe we're 40 episodes in. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in, been supporting. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully it doesn't get annoying. I'm gonna say it every video just so I can keep trying to grow, but I appreciate everybody. But episode 40, let's just kind of go with this tweet here from Alex Jones, guys. At Real Alex Jones, you know, the head of InfoWars, a controversial figure, to put it lightly. Alex Jones at Real Alex Jones. We are deeply saddened to inform you that InfoWars reporter Jamie White was brutally murdered around midnight Sunday night, due in part to the policies of the Soros Austin, Texas DA, Jose Garza. We pledge that Jamie's tragic death will not be in vain, and those responsible for this senseless violence will be brought to justice. Jamie's important work will be carried on through InfoWars, our readers, and our cherished listeners. And that was Alex Jones tweeting out of, as you can tell, about his reporter Jamie White, who was brutally murdered in Soros Austin. Terrible, terrible story. And it's one that I want to bring to light because, you know, understand that Alex Jones is a polarizing figure, and it has a lot to do with like fake news and the headlines that come in there, engagement bait, and conspiracy theories are the big thing, right? That he does, like the Sandy Hook conspiracy theory, and then getting sued by those parents. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there, a lot of listeners who may even still believe the Sandy Hook conspiracy. And there's so many things that we just don't know that it's like we're nowadays we just kind of question everything. It feels like, and I just want to have my prayers go out to the InfoWars team. I've even had some things that I've said about Alex Jones myself because I thought it was terrible, the whole Sandy Hook thing, but maybe I'm the idiot here and maybe something really did happen and we just all have been fooled and these guys have been just spitting facts. Again, there's not a lot of hard evidence for them to pull for some of the conspiracy theories they have, but maybe this Jamie White reporter, maybe he was on to something a little too big for his own good, and they took him out because of it. Because these guys do try to go after some really crazy conspiracies, and if one of your conspiracies turns out to be true, you never know what might happen. So rest in peace to Jamie White, because again, I don't want anyone getting murdered for being a reporter, for just like speaking news. Even like because the legacy media seems to be attacked now too, guys, where it's like CNN or Fox. I wouldn't want any of those reporters to go out either. I want everyone to be able to do their job safely. I mean, you could question the ethics and the morality of it all, maybe even the morality of Alex Jones and his team, if you guys think that everything he says is a lie. Or if, it's because a lot of people that think that Alex Jones, just as many people who think that Anderson Cooper's a lie, that Aaron on CNN's a lie. Then there's people that think Tucker Carlson's. There's so many of these legacy media heads that make all Americans kind of question where they get their information and the authenticity of that information being received. And I feel so bad for Jamie White getting caught in the crossfires of a story that might have been too big, and got him killed. So at the end of the day, what I want to say there is like, don't go after Anderson Cooper or Aaron or Tucker. Like, I don't wish violence on anyone, even if I disagree with the news or the agenda that they may be pushing. That could be disingenuous, and that's a whole nother thing, and could go down a conspiracy theory rabbit hole right there. But we're gonna move on because Jamie White at White is the Fury seems to be his X handle, and I just want to read his bio here. Writer at InfoWars. I've sworn upon the altar of God eternal hostility against every form of tyranny over the mind of man. And that is from OG Thomas Jefferson, who obviously I'm a huge Thomas Jefferson fan as well. I'm not, the founding fathers weren't perfect, guys. I know there was a lot of stuff that we could definitely question, but they were all about the sovereignty and like freedoms, personal freedoms. I mean, maybe you could argue who that applied to back then, but it seems to me I just feel like this Jamie White guy truly believed in what he was doing off of his bio and then what he reposted. His last thing he did on X was a repost of Elon Musk's tweet, and Elon Musk had this to say: "Yeah, why are liberals so violent? Legacy media propaganda is a major part of the problem." And then it's in there too, legacy media seems to be a big buzzword as well. That's not something that I ever grew up saying. Legacy media. Now it's something that I can't stop from hearing. And maybe that's because I get caught in those echo chambers just like all of us kind of do when the algorithm's pushing you one way. But man, I wonder what he might have digged up. What did Jamie White know before he was murdered? Because it could have been something huge. It could have been who, I don't know, and it's a shame that we'll never know. You know, journalists like these people on the front lines, you got to give them a lot of respect. Even Alex Jones has to be looking over his back, probably wondering if someone's out there trying to kill him. So I mean, let's just not resort to violence. That's always my thing is everybody love everybody. It's been 40 episodes, guys. I feel like I've said everybody love everybody so many times, and it's a true statement that I still continue to say. I still pray for all my brothers and sisters to do well, everyone to prosper. Even if I don't agree with you, doesn't mean I don't want you to do well. And I just want a lot of less hate and a lot of less violence out there, guys. If you think someone's full of crap and you can't stand them, maybe you feel like, oh, I can't stand Alex Jones. Don't go out and kill him or kill a reporter. That doesn't, that doesn't do anything. So rest in peace to Jamie White, and shout out to the InfoWars teams for sticking to their code, I guess, and they're continuing to put out crazy stories. And just everyone be safe. This is crazy times we're living in, very turbulent, very polarizing. And we just need to remember to be there for each other and to not let the hate consume us. Don't let the algorithm consume you, because we're above this. Jamie White's death is a tragedy. Deaths that are like this are tragedies. All the shit going on in Ukraine's tragic, of course. There's so much conflict and awful things going on that just remember to pray and just please God, just pray. I'm just pray everybody does okay, you know, and always world peace. That's always the episode 40 though, guys. It's a milestone. Thank you so much. I can't believe that we're here already. It's going to be crazy when we get to episode 400, and add another zero behind it. But this has been another episode of What the X? WTX, episode 40. What the X?